The majestic African elephant, a story of survival and hope. Have you ever thought about an animal so powerful it can shape the land, so intelligent it can grieve its dead, and so connected to human history that its survival is now tied to our actions? Meet the African elephant, the largest land animal on Earth. But here's the real question. Will these gentle giants survive the challenges of our modern world? Let's explore their incredible story, from their ancient origins to the uphill battle they face today. 1. Where it all began. To understand African elephants, we need to rewind millions of years. They come from a family called Proboscidea, which appeared in Africa over 60 million years ago. Back then, their ancestors didn't look much like the elephants we know today. Some were as small as pigs, while others had long jaws instead of trunks. Fast forward to about 5 million years ago, and we meet the African elephant as we recognize it now, Loxodonta africana. These creatures adapted to thrive in a variety of environments, from Central Africa's rainforests to the vast savannas of the Serengeti. Their large ears help them stay cool, and their versatile trunks act as tools and weapons. But their real superpower? Their intelligence. Elephants have massive brains, enabling them to remember, form close social bonds, and even express emotions like joy and grief. 2. Elephants and us. Humans have always been fascinated by elephants. In ancient Africa, they were symbols of strength and wisdom, but over time, this fascination turned darker. In ancient Rome and Egypt, elephants were captured for war, ceremonies, and as symbols of wealth. By the 19th century, the ivory trade exploded, and their majestic tusks became prized possessions. This obsession came at a huge cost. Between 1970 and 1980 alone, Africa's elephant population was cut in half due to poaching. Even attempts to work with elephants, like using them for logging or tourism, caused harm. These practices stripped them of their natural behaviors, and captivity led to physical and emotional stress. 3. The struggles they face today. African elephants are facing their toughest challenges yet. Habitat loss is at the top of the list. As humans expand cities and farms, elephants are being forced out of their homes. This often leads to conflict. Imagine waking up to find a herd of elephants trampling your crops. Now imagine being the elephant, desperately searching for food in a place that used to be your home. Then there's poaching. Despite bans on the ivory trade, an estimated 20,000 elephants are killed every year for their tusks. In some areas, elephants are even evolving to have smaller tusks or none at all, because those without tusks are more likely to survive and reproduce. And let's not forget climate change. As water sources dry up, elephants are forced to travel longer distances, putting them at risk of starvation and more conflicts with humans. Here's the harsh truth. In the early 1900s, there were over 10 million African elephants. Today, fewer than 415,000 remain. 4. What this means for us. So what does all this tell us? Elephants aren't just animals. They're a reflection of how we treat the natural world. Their survival depends on whether we can find a balance between progress and preservation. Think about it. The same intelligence that allows humans to build skyscrapers also lets elephants mourn their dead and recognize themselves in mirrors. Yet our actions, whether intentional or careless, are driving these magnificent creatures closer to extinction. But there's hope. Across Africa, conservation efforts are making a difference. National parks, anti-poaching units, and local community programs are helping stabilize elephant populations. And here's the best part. You can help too. Support organizations that protect elephants and their habitats. Say no to ivory and other wildlife products. Share this story to raise awareness. Small steps, when taken together, can create big change. If we stand with these gentle giants, we're not just saving a species, we're protecting a vital piece of our planet. So, what do you think? Can humans and elephants live in harmony, or are we doomed to repeat the mistakes of the past? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, hit the like button, subscribe to Animal Variation, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a story about the animals that shape our world. Together, we can ensure the wild stays wild.